Good morning, ALTTPR League Season 8. I am Wasteland Outlaw. Today we've got a good race between Tam's Quadruple Potato Pouch Pandemonium, Mangoes, and Quack of the Wild. I remember Bumble. We're going to be doing a little Kaboo key drop today. If you're not sure what Kaboo key drop is, quite simple. Key sanity, starting boots, and a whole lot of crazy. Racers are just finishing their setup and we'll get started. And Mango's off to the start. Also, this is a standard start, so, we're going to be seeing Escape here. Start off with the flippers right away in Link's house. It's always nice when you don't have to run around and try to track that item down. Uncle holding the key in our back chest there, just 10 arrows. So right now, Mango's going to go ahead and sit in limbo for about 10 seconds while Bumble stream syncs up. So he's frozen in the air, all worried. Don't worry about it. He'll be right back with us. And there, we're back off. So yes, this escape should be pretty standard. These are two really good runners, so we should be really close to that, 5-minute escape time. And, we got to hunt the keys down, find some good items. Well, there's how you get an easy 400. Got the big key to this dungeon, got some small keys to this dungeon. So far, this is a very kind Kabuki drop, but I understand this isn't everybody's favorite mode. I'm just starting myself to fall in love with this mode, but a lot of people have a very big hate relationship with this mode, and I can understand it. Eight swipes later, Bumble's got the big key guard down. Thank you, Dimitri in chat, for the good luck. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to track this and only have to commentate it. Commentating a Kabuki drop is hard enough the way it is. Also, while we're doing our little escape here, I'd like to thank Drossi on the back end for getting everything set up this morning, making my life way easier. So Mango enters the back of escape. Get through the snake hallway, sorry. Oh, Key Rat wants to be a little feisty this morning for Mango, but that's okay. He cleans it up very nicely. See where Bumble gets his Key Rat. Let's go hard up in the north corner. A little more health for everybody in the storage room there. And Mango is nice, respectable 5:05 escape time. Head up here into Lost Woods. See what we got. Everybody's got a boomerang to start off with. I'd prefer the red boomerang myself, but boomerang's boomerang. Mushroom spots just some bombs. Bumble goes in and picks them up. Mango foregoes those bombs. Blinds out, we have the lamp. We have a key to Swamp Palace. Eastern. And some rubies. We have a little divergence here as Bumble heads on down to Swamp. Or, sorry, the dam. Key hiding in the reservoir. Power glove for Mango. That opens up a little bit for him. Some blue ammo. Blue armor is a nice safety this early. You clean up some big keys as well. South Shore for Bumble. We're gonna go ahead and mini Muldrum Cave. Bumble, do not forget that heart. You need them. Thought Bumble was going to go for the fake flipper, but he's going to head up to Ice Rod Cave. Oh, he's going to get his rupees first there in the bottom. Early mitts always a good thing. Never going to complain about early mitts. Or power glove. Don't have the mitts. We have the power glove. Ice Rod Cave just holding us a map today. Yep, everything, all items, dungeon items, they're all shuffled. Fee sanity, all dungeons. Crazy. The only thing we're not shuffling is doors. Bumble now doing his rounds of Kakariko Village. Get his lantern and everything else that was in Thieves or Blind's hut. Chat talking about Kabuki drop and how it's the new mode that all the kids are not in love with. I realize that I'm in the minority of loving this mode. Not too many people are in love with this mode at this point. Now, both with their early mitts. Flute on the hobo. I'm going to imagine that Mango's going to head back to CAC, get that flute activated, open up a lot more of the map for him. Correct, chat. This is we're going to do everything mode. All dungeons are required for Ganon. That includes Ag Tower. So Bumble getting his flute activated. No pot shuffle. No pot shuffle. Mango getting his flute activated. We'll see what the old man in the desert's got for us today. Bumble heads over to Eastern. Let's see what the old man at Eastern's got. Maps and some arrows. Mango's got his fish money, so he's gonna head up north, check out Waterfall Ferry, piece of a heart, and Moon Pearl. We got Moon Pearl. That gives us our Dark World access. Oops. Big key hiding out over there on Zura's ledge, I believe. I caught a glimpse of it. Bumble grabbing the old man from the mountain. Most expensive bombs you'll ever buy in the game. And the old man in the mountain just got a piece of a heart. Thank you for rescuing me. Here's some heart. Mango gonna check out Meyer. What we got going on over here today? Bombos to get in. Searching for that medallion. Nothing in there. Just a key. Always take keys. Mango gonna head over to Thieves Town now. Realize I keep saying Mango, it's Magno. Oh, Mirror hiding up there in Agus Tower. That's a good find for Bumble. I don't think Magno will be getting his mirror anytime soon, but he's got the Moon Pearl. Bumble does not have the Moon Pearl, but he does have the mirror. So this could get interesting. Bumble entering Tower of Hera to see what we got today. For those unfamiliar with Kabuki, you guys are going to see them double dip, possibly triple dip a few dungeons today, just to try and locate keys until they've got the right amount of keys they need to finish dungeons. Personally, when I'm doing this mode, I'm always hoping for pod keys, since that is the most, I don't know the nice way of saying it, but the key logic for pod is just insane, and I like to find keys in pod. I'm gonna dip Thieves Town, see what we got in there today. Shield and Tower of Hera for Bumble. Bumble going to go to the big key chest here in Tower of Hera the old way. Mir was in Castle Tower's first chest, yes. Bumble going to get his first dungeon out of the way as he's going to take on Trolldorm here. Nice Trolldorm fight. Very clean. He's got some bombs, and our first crystal's out of the way. Also, for those who don't know, if you don't have the map to the dungeon, you're going to have no idea what's in that dungeon. But since all dungeons are required, we're going to be doing them all anyway, so don't really worry about what's in them, unless you discover that head is going to be a required get. Magno's got all the medallions now. That gives him access to Turtle Rock and Mire, except for the items required to actually progress through those dungeons. But we can get into them now. Can't get into Turtle Rock without the hammer. Magno has a perfect arrow game. Get some much needed rupees so they can go over here and do dig game. Now Magno's just going to go on a little walk over here to Stumpy with his frog friend there. All for a compass. And we have our red boomerang in Hype Cave. See what Ganon's Tower ledge is holding for us today. Yes, chat. Frog is going on quite the adventure today. He never gets out of his little spot or his blacksmith's hut, so he's getting to see all of Hyrule today. I'm going to go and check, see what Catfish has got for us. Well, I think our dwarf is finally going to get to go home. And the blacksmiths have ice rod. Magna going to make his way up the mountain now and get his heart from the old man. Oh, Bumble goes to do chess game. Doesn't realize that he doesn't have the money for chess game. Now we're going to head back here to the closet, get his maps. Bumble picks up his frog. Doesn't look like he's going to take his frog on an adventure, though. Magno setting up a death warp. Now Bumble's going to go ahead and turn in purple chest. Long walk with purple chest. Fire rod. K45. Our younger players might be wondering what Bumble's doing running away from the chest. What they don't realize, some people don't realize, is that if you dash away from the chest and you stay in the dark world, the game actually still thinks the chest is following you, and if you mirror right next to this old man, you still turn in the chest. Now it looks like Bumble's going to go ahead and dip Swamp. Mango's going to go ahead in here to Ice Palace. Yes, it really does seem like the mirror was the game changer here for a little bit. Mirror is in Castle Tower first chest, so it might be a while before Magno gets back up there and gets that. Magno is a lot braver than I am. I would never... I try not to enter Ice Palace without a cane. No hook, no cane. Bold move, Cotton. Ooh, Mirror Ledge has your Thieves Town big key. That should make that dungeon completable now for Bumble, I believe. I did not see that. He does not have the keys required for Thieves Island. Thanks, chat. Thanks for keeping me honest. This is a hard one to do commentate by yourself and keep track of everything. So I appreciate it, guys. Now Bumble gonna go ahead and jump into Mire. Getting out of Ice Palace. Looking at items, trying to figure out where these runners are mentally. I'm guessing Magno's trying to figure out where that mirror is at this point. We have a good look at the map. Magno going to do his purple chest, and we all know that that is not the play right now. Ooh, got a hammer on Bumble's side. Chat's asking where the mirror. Castle Tower, chest 1. Definitely, chat. The hint is strong for Magno to get up into Egg Tower. See when he decides to go there. Yeah, I believe earlier I said pots aren't shuffled. Apparently the pots are shuffled for this Kabuki. I don't believe in normal Kabuki the pots are shuffled, but for this one they are. Bit of hoovering. There's Arcane. Floating ledge up on the mountain just got rubies. Oh, those are just going to stay there. So as we're watching the runners here, clean up some stuff. Friendly reminder, make sure you guys follow these guys on Twitch and add them in Discord. And give them a shout out for putting on a good show for us today. We're going to get a little more hoovering. Bumble drops into Cold Stare. As Magno finally heading up to the castle tower. Are we going to get our mirror finally? Pendant on Cold Stare. There's your mirror, Magno. Oh, Bumble has bad luck with those. Blocks his path. Gonna duck back in and block his path again. That's one way to get around to those dead rocks. Oh, sick kid just gonna show us the way with a compass. And Magno's definitely gonna dip Meyer here. He's running out of checks. We go desert first. Bumble just realizes the one medallion he doesn't got is the one medallion he needs to get into Turtle Rock. Almost got his cane now. No, we have not checked desert back yet. I'm going to check tablet here. Hey, Peter Skullwoods. Like it's Bumble's time to head on into pod. Gonna turn in green pendant first. Got another key to swamp. We shouldn't have. We now know where all three shields are today. Will we see a mirror shield today from either of these two? Yeah, I believe that Bumble's hoping that he's got more keys, Palace of Darkness in here. If not, now he's got his bow. So that does set him up a little bit better. Magno's going to go ahead and check the back of Desert. Just a key to Turtle Rock. Back Desert. Hammer jump coming up for Bumble. Oh, not going to do hammer jump. Oh, he's still missing the big key here for Palace of Darkness. That explains the no hammer jump. We are gonna check that small chest there in the dark room. Oh, Cemetery Ledge has just got us a rupee. Bumble with the bow is going to go back into Eastern, polish that off. Nine will get this fire rod. Now it looks like he's going to go check Desert Tablet. He's just trying to find more progression at this point, I believe. Yeah, correct, chat. That's just more trauma. I'm guessing Bumble's headed back to Thieves Town. Or not. Hammer pegs. Now Bumble enters into Thieves Town. Got 2 keys for here. So we should shoot right to the back. the very harmful hallway. Gives Bumble a hard time, but he gets through there. That sets Bumble up for 4 keys on Turtle Rock. Magno has his bow. Like he's going to try some hoovering. Nice hallway there for Magno. Just finds the sweet spot, gets lucky with the RNG, and flies on through. See how Bumble does with his blind fight here. So far, so good. Nice blind fight. Nice blind fight on Bumble's side. All that for a piece of heart and a medallion. Sorry, a pendant. I'm not sure why we didn't clean up Skullwoods there and take out Mothula, but see what Bumble's got in mind. Looks like now we may be headed back to Skullwoods, fight the Moth. Umbrage is a key. Oh, we're a bit from go mode yet, chat. We got keys we're missing, big keys we're missing. We are closer to go mode than we were 10 minutes ago, but not much closer. Magno gonna go ahead and Try him with blind. Far so good with the script. Here's the phase I screwed the script up on. Good. Cleaned him up great. There's our hook shot. Bumble gets the hook shot in the back of Skullwoods, and he's still not going to go after that moth. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm doing the best I can. I do realize that he is a key short for moth. Hammer is located in Mire. Spike pot. It's in the spike pot. Yep, Bumble's going to go ahead and now do the moth. Then I would imagine he goes to Castle Tower and then Swamp Palace. He's in a good position now. He's really made up for that 2-screen deficit he had at the beginning here. For some in chat, I'm not going to name who had counted him out, but now both have had good routing. It was just the routes that they chose. I can't fault either of them for their routing. The rando gods just were not being nice today. So as Bumble gets ready to head in here to Mothula, let's all send in some good vibes, because this is my least favorite boss in the entire game, so I feel for him here. So let's cheer him on. Hope this is clean. There we go. It wasn't clean, but it wasn't dirty. He got her done. Take a good breath. Got that boss out of the way. I know in the right dungeon now for Hammer, he just went to the other side. I imagine he's going to go up here, do cutscene. When he gets done a cutscene, then he'll head up and get his hammer. Now, we predicted that Bumble would head to Castle Tower before Swamp, but he's going to go Swamp first. I mean, I can't fault him at this either. Just get Swamp out of the way. And he's got all the right items to make short work of Swamp, so I mean, why not? I'm in the minority here, I believe, but if I was Bumble, I would have gone up and gotten that key in the hallway. It just kind of makes this dungeon, I think, a little easier. All right, here's Magnus' hammer right there. Oh, you're right. He's got the keys. It probably isn't a key in that pot. I would have probably still went and grabbed it, but correct. Got red armor. Little diver down. Swamp falls to Bumble. Gets another key to the Dark Palace and his crystal. Bumble currently sitting at 5 dungeons. And Magda's got 2. I'm sorry, 3. Magno into cold stare. You know what? I'm going to call that a clean cold stare fight. Took one hit, but you know what? That was pretty clean, pretty quick. Bumble, going to go ahead and clean up desert here. We're going fire rod strat for Lemlis. Very clean Lambless fight. All for a shovel. Let's see what Cursed Bat has today. That's the heart. Chat, not a fan of the shovel. I'd say this late in the run, I would not be a fan of shovel either. Well, chat, I believe you called it. Bumble's going to head all over to Turtle Rock. We're going to get into there and see what kind of damage or victory we can have in there. Magno head again to Turtle Rock himself. Oh no, Dead Rock. Close to 24 years later, and there's still some Japanese developer laughing about putting dead rocks in this game. Who's winning? We're winning for this great show that these runners are putting on. They're putting on such a good show. Make sure you head on over to their Twitch channel. Send them a follow. They deserve it. Oh, I was watching Bumble. Was there anything in Mimic Cave chat? I missed it. Hey, Bernia. Book was powder turn in. Oop. Laser bridge got him. Mimic Cave was just the map. All right, man, we're gonna go ahead and drop in here and try next. Let's send him some love and some good vibes, because this is another boss everybody just loves so much. Good first phase. Got him. Kudos. Great fight. Great boss fight. Trinex should have his own Twitter account. Got another link today with the charge. Ran him completely out of magic. I'm really cheering for Magno here to get something in Spike Cave. I'm really hoping he gets something good here. Swamp Palace key. All right, Bumble. Come on, get him. Nice, Bumble. Bumble cleans up Trinex very well. If I'm looking at trackers correctly, we just need a few keys and we will be go mode. Ganon Tower's big key is pretty much hard go mode right now. Bumble can go check Fat Fairy. Yes, correct, chat. This is where Magno could really make up time because Bumble has no idea that pet is required. Fat Fairy was a bust. Magno, great fight on Vitreous. Great fight. Solid desert or ag tower for Bumble right now. It's a very solid run up here. All right, Magno will go landless. You know what? That's a clean fight to me. You can't ask for really much better. Just to get the chat favorite shovel. Oh, Magno fakes Chad out thinking that he's going to go and get that castle tower key from Hammer Pegs, but he's headed up to Bumper Cave, going to get the key off there. Everyone in chat, big aw for Magno for we got he's going over to Hammer Pegs. Small key to Ganon's tower. All right, let's send Magno some vibes here. Oh, not enough vibes. Is that bid key on PED the game changer? Is that the game changer we were looking to see? Oh no, PED is definitely not dead. Yeah, I would agree, chat. If Magno does not do hammer peg soon, it's going to hurt. Because I believe that Bumble's going to realize that PED is required before Magno realizes that hammer pegs is required. I could be wrong, but that's just the way I'm seeing it right now. At this rate, I believe that Ganon Tower's big key is going to be in Ganon's Tower. I could be wrong. Just kind of what logic is showing me right now. But I could be wrong. But I do believe that Bumble's going to figure out PED is required before Magno figures out that hammer pegs is required. Bumble now setting up Spooky Glitch. Bumble has an awesome Vitreous fight. Now with all three of his pendants, if Bumble realizes right here that he's got to go to PED, that might be, that could be it. I'm going to check Lumberjack Cave. It is a small key. Dark Palace small key. Now I would guess he's going to go right to Ped. Yes. Bumble heading over to Ped, which is going to give him Eastern. Yep, he's going to go ahead and jump into Palace of Darkness, wipe that out, mirror, head back into Eastern, wipe that out, and then he'll be ready to head back up the mountain. I believe someone called it in chat. I believe hammer pegs are going to be a last check for Magno. If Ganon Tower Big Key is deep in Ganon's Tower, it could be bad. Could be good. Bumble going to head down into the home stretch here of Palace of Darkness. Make his way to Helmasaur. It's been a while since I've seen a bomb strat on Helmasaur. But it works. Very clean Helmasaur fight. The Rupee gets his crystal. We're going to mirror, head into Eastern. Yeah, chat, I would agree. Ganon's Tower is go mode at this point. And I'm not sure if either of these runners strat in Ganon's Tower. If they're a rando room rusher, they do the right, complete right side. It was interesting to see people's strats in the tower. Gold shield. Wondering if we're going to see mirror shield today, and we do. Oh, a little hiccup. A little hiccup on the red guards. Cleans it up though. It's all right. Goes for 5, gets the guards before they turn red. Good fight. Good boss fight. So at 1 hour and 43 minutes, Bumble has all his crystals and is ready to head back up the mountain. All right, everybody. I need everybody in chat. Let's send Magnus some vibes. Let's try to get him to do hammer pegs. Oh, he's going to go back into Eastern. There's another mirror shield. We've got 2 mirror shields today. Anybody want to take a guess on where this big key is going to be for Ganon's Tower? Everybody wanted a ped seed. Does everybody want a tile room seed today for Ganon's Tower key? Anybody? Anybody? Oh no. So far, no big key in Ganon's Tower early. Dive deep. Okay, did I curse them by saying that the big key was going to be in tile room? Uh, 15 or 16, I believe. Big key is in big key chest, so we have a big key. As Miley Cyrus should say, Bumble is on the climb. As we watch these amazing runners make their climb up Ganon's Tower, make sure you send them a follow for putting on this heck of a show we've had here today. It's been a great show. It's been fun commentating it. You chat, you've made it fun as well. So, big shout out to all of you. SpeedGaming bots dropping some links there in the chat. Yeah, check out the schedule. We've got another run coming up today, I believe, in the Open League. Check it out here post game and give you guys all the info. Oh, Gil, you made it fun. You've made it fun. So, mission not accomplished. Appreciate everyone being here this morning, or this afternoon, or yesterday, wherever you may be. Guess I kind of got my wish. We are getting to see a tile room over on Maga side. I know, giving us the tile room. Bumble on to Lemel's 2. Easy fight. It's really just mop up at this point. Just getting to Agatu and Ganon. Validation chest just has a map. Nice double from Bumble. Another nice double. Should be just one away. All right, while Magno continues his climb over there, let's send some love over here to Bumble with some Get That Pig. Right about the 154 mark, we dropped into Ganon. Early Mirror was huge. Early Mirror and Early Hammer was huge for Bumble. Also, they both had great routing. They just chose different routes, and it was Bumble's route that paid the most dividends for him with that Early Hammer and that Early Mirror. Yep, so if you notice with the hook shot, if you do it at the right time, you are in a state that makes you invincible. So that's what he's doing there. And Ganon is down on Bumble's side. GG's to Bumble. Let's show him some love for an amazing run. He's going to come in under the 2-hour mark. 156.44 for Bumble. Now we have Magno just cleaning up his side over here. Oh, I thought we had a triple. So it looks like we do have some other races here today in the ALTTPR League. 6 o'clock tonight, my time. So I'm in the Central Time Zone. 6 o'clock, we will have a race. And then Invitational League will have one at 8. Check out the Discord or the schedule when it gets dropped here into the chat to see where those are going to be taking place at and who's going to be on commentary for them. I'm sure your commentary team will be way better than it was for this race, but I appreciate y'all sticking with me. Magno is going to go ahead and call that it at the top of Gannon's Tower, so Bumble takes the win. GG to Magno. I mean, great route, just the rando gods did not like him today. See if any of them decide to come on up for an interview. Magno realizes, oh crap, I think I forgot Agatower. Keeping an eye over here to see if Bumble decides to step on up and have a chat. Not too sure if we're going to get anybody to come on up for an interview.
Hello.
I know. How's it going?
I don't know. Castle Tower, small key, go mode. Every 80 keys seed mode has Castle Tower, small key, go mode. It sucks.
Yeah. Also, early mirror and early hammer really got you.
Yeah, I heard. Broger just told me. I was chatting a little with him after. I don't see going to Castle Tower with one or no key. I don't know how many we had before water checks with those flippers, but I don't know. Yeah, Castle Tower was
Right.
not.
And I was telling chat here by myself, having a conversation with them that really both of your routes were great. You just chose two different routes, and he just happened to take the right one.
If you like hand me the seed now again, I would 100% do every decision again. Like I wouldn't go into Castle Tower sooner. I wouldn't do anything different maybe, but I don't know.
No, I agree. I usually don't jump into Castle Tower early unless I'm coming out of like escape with the Master Sword, and I can just scoot in there and check that first chest right away. Other than that, I will not go in there early. I totally understood what you were doing. It's just, I got to hide the mirror right there.
Okay, and so Bombos was in Thief's Town, right? So when I had mids, I had flute. I was already in the Maya area. I knew that Maya was Bombos when I got Bombos in Thief's Town. But yeah, you don't go into Maya without any small key. I don't know.
Right.
You can't do like 2 checks without any small key. It's 2 out of 11. I don't know. Got randoed, I think.
The rando gods definitely had it out for you today. I mean, you had a great escape. You had a 2-screen lead at the end of escape. We're doing great, and then the rando gods decided to rando.
And like every dungeon was really like a weird choice to go into, because you had 1 pot small key after Ice Palace dip, whether you dip it or not. I mean, if you don't dip ice, you have 0 pot small keys for like 2 hours until you go swamp. And so pot was always a really uncomfortable place to go. Did I say swamp? I meant pot. But yeah. I don't know. I had nothing but Castle Tower and a Ice Palace dip. I think an Ice Palace dip with 3 small keys isn't too bad, since it was totally in logic, totally fine. And then you come back with a cane, maybe with a big key, with hammer. So it's not that big of a deal.
Yes, and I was trying to get chat to send you some good vibes to try to get you to check hammer pegs. We wanted you to get you over to hammer pegs.
Yeah, that apparently just slipped my mind when I did the last checkup of like the big chest Skullwoods pedestal collection. But yeah, it's that one check you can't do because you didn't have a hammer for all of the game.
Right. I mean, good run though. I mean, like I said, the route you took was probably the route I would have taken. He just happened to take a different route, and it just happened to work in his favor.
Also, like, you're missing everything in this seed. Everything. So when I got that random fairy in a bottle, I thought maybe I get like 1 or 2 small keys that ease my route and just make me like evade one of those double dips, triple dips, quadruple dips. Like if I just get an item that makes me full clear an area, or like clear a dungeon, but all I got was a cane, and that was useless until later. So yeah, I don't know, really unlucky. It could have been like a hookshot somewhere.
Definitely not good.
Could have been a hookshot somewhere, and then you get your mirror on the mountain or something, but no. Or the mirror. Let the mirror be in one of the later checks in Agar Tower. I mean, And then K45 is a one-off once you ran through the entire Dark World without. It's just, man, so many things I could say that just made my route so bad.
So I'm one of the rare people that likes Kabuki Drop. We were having a chat with the chat before going live that everybody's not a big fan of this, right? Of Kabuki Drop. I am a fan of it. I can see why people are not a fan of it after the seed.
Oh, I think 80 keys, or no, sorry, 80 makes everything worse, but key drop makes everything the worstest. It's just terrible. Quadruple dip every dungeon. I'm really not a fan of it. Every choice is kind of uncomfortable. Like, should I go into pot without any keys? Or should I go into Ice Palace with 2? Maya without anything? 1 Castle Tower small key? It's, yeah, pick your poison, and that's a lot of poison.
I warned the chat when this got started. If they've never watched a Kabuki, they're going to get to see the dungeons a lot. So you guys did not disappoint there.
Yeah, I was hoping maybe Pedestal could be in my favor because you could only read it once you get like really deep into Castle Tower. So maybe you would full clear GT. But since it was a crystal big key, you couldn't full clear GT for it. And of course, I had to full clear GT for my GT big key. And I was told that
he was missing. He was missing. He didn't realize it was a ped seed. You knew it before he did, and I thought that might have been your out to come back, and then he figured it out pretty quick.
Yeah, I was told there was a small key on Lumberjack, and since I had every crystal kind of small key,
yeah, Lumberjack.
It must. So no, it couldn't have been a Castle Tower small key in GT is what I'm saying, because it had to be like a pendant small keyish or something. I don't know. It was Brogo told me afterwards. But yeah, I never scouted it because you always have Castle Tower small key go mode. So what's the point in checking Lumber Ledge?
I kind of cursed you guys. I did say that Ganon Tower big key was going to be in Ganon's Tower, and then I made the mistake of saying it was going to be in Tile Room. It was vanilla. You did Tile Room anyway. So yeah, is there anything else that you'd like to add?
No, I think I'm. What's it called? I'm clean now. I got everything out of my soul that bothered me, and now I'm reset.
Well, yeah, good. When is your guys' next run?
So Steinchen has a bit of a thumb. So he cut it into his finger. So he really needs some time to recover. So we probably on the later of the weekend, the second game Steinchen and Titos. And if he can't play, it's probably Derash versus Titos on the weekend.
Okay. Yeah. Well, good luck to you guys going through the league here. It's week 4. You got some time left, so you guys have a pretty good point lead. So I'm sure you guys will bounce right back, and good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the restream, and thanks for doing this. GG's to Bumble.
GG to Bumble, GG to Magno. Yeah, check out the calendar there in chat. See when we're on next. I believe the next one is tonight at 6. So for myself and the rest of ALTTPR League, everybody have a good day, and we'll catch you on the next stream.
Bye.